Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Not quite. Let's try that one again. That should probably be tried again. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. That was well done. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. That's what we're looking for. And now that you know a thing or two about shot types, I'd encourage you to keep on trucking with these lessons and get into some more advanced stuff, because I think you're ready for it. Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So, we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. I think we've got time for another try at this one. How about we try that again? I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Well, you've got the hang of this one. This is the end of the advanced shots tutorial. If you want to get even more advanced, you can always go to the profile menu and tweak your club selection in your golf bag. Either way, it's going to take a lot of practice to get used to these advanced techniques, and I can't wait to see how your career progresses as you explore the game. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Well struck from about 100 yards. Interesting choice of the driver here. Time now for the fourth shot. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
That's hooking, that one. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Sitting at 3 over. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with their 4th. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, just missed. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently at 6 over par. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Second shot here on the 6th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Going with the 5-iron here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. That gets the job done. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Setting up in some very deep rough. From around 220 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at +9 for the day. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the hybrid. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. That is hunting for the hole. And he holds it. What a putt. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well, that one's got to get down and get down fast. Second shot here on the 9th. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
This one is all over it.
Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt for par here. That's frustrating. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yep, well holed for bogey. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
And here we are with the third shot. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this one is for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Getting ready to play their third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. This putt is from 14 feet. Ouch, that hurts. 6 feet remaining to the cup. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. Sitting at 14 over for the day. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
And here we are with the third shot. Heading towards the rough, this one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Chipping in for bogey. Luke, I don't know if that's a positive or a negative.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Sitting at 15 over for the day. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From about 200 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Getting ready to play their third.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
This is their 5th shot. "12 feet to the cup coming up. That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful. That's really not what they were looking for.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
This lie's not great. Time now for the 4th shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. It's tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Nicely done. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Not bad. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Super shot, that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Well played, mate. From about 130 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. That's a bit unlucky. Here's their sixth shot. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. Here's their seventh shot. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. They found the sand here. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, that's an inauspicious way to finish. Too many shots on the final hole. Time's up, my friend. Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.